Welcome back to the YouTube channel. This is where we talk about finances and how it affects you and your money and what I do with mine. So this is not financial advice, just putting it in there. Um, I'm just asking the right questions. In today's video, we are going to talk about how bad the US economy is doing. And I subscribe to the Wall Street Journal and I have a subscription to that. And I read it every morning. And lately I've been like, all these other countries are doing so bad with their economy. So China's doing bad, Europe's doing bad, and in that Germany, Britain, all these countries are having real trouble. And when I see the US numbers, they're like, oh yeah, good good GDP. We expected 2.7, but we got 1.6 or something like that. So then it comes to thinking, so we got 1.6. What does that mean? Here where it says that just because the GDP came back at 1.6 doesn't mean that the economy grew. It might have even shrinked. So why is that? It's interesting to me when I look at it because I'm looking at California and all these other places that have fast food workers making $20+ an hour now, and kudos for them to making that. But I think it comes at a huge cost. And this is why. I think when these fast food workers are going to make $20+ an hour, and it doesn't have to be just fast food workers. It could be these Amazon employees, Walmart. They can weather storms. These big corporations, they could somehow go into, they do Chapter 11 or Chapter 13 bankruptcy, restructure their debt, and they're still around. So Starbucks, for instance, is sitting on billions. It's when you upload it and pay with points or something, like how you upload on the app, you can actually give them money, and then it just deducts it from your account once you actually do it. So they're sitting on billions of dollars. So do you think that that company really cares if they're going through six months or a year worth of recession? Probably not, because they're sitting on so much money that I don't know how you can get the money back out of it without using it. So there's probably some way how you can get the money back out, but these people or these big corporations are playing the long game. And what I mean by that is when you look at White Castle, I was in an airplane the other day and I saw this CNBC report from White Castle where they're starting to invent machines, like AI machines, that basically that flip burgers and cook French fries and do a whole bunch of crazy stuff. And you don't even have to have an employee. So this person at the register or the store owner said, yeah, this takes away 2 employees per shift for just doing fries, and they come out crispy every time. And this, I think it's called Flippy or something. And this AI and this automation company is basically venturing into Chipotle and all these other companies. So right now you have 6 people working at Chipotle or Burger King or whatever, and the hamburger when you get it doesn't look like on the picture and anything else. So that is because if people don't want to go to work, they don't want to do it. So what do? So they go out and buy one of these machines for hundreds of thousands of dollars. And then the running cost is they lease it back to them. So they have like an initial $100,000 investment. That's how it kind of works. And then they pay by the hour. And they pay like $3 or something an hour to have that machine running. And that Flippy company or whatever it's called will take care of everything for you. So you don't have to worry about, maintenance or whatever. And so when you think about it, is that all these people that were working at Chipotle and whatnot at one point don't have to be there anymore. So they're going to have one store manager that comes, that unloads and does all that. But the cooking will all be done by automation. So you will have a hamburger done out of almost like a vending machine. And then the rest is just, personnel just cleaning it and making sure that there's still somebody there if you have an issue. So, and then all of a sudden, you had 5 people working there. So 5 times 20, $100, $200 an hour to keep that going with benefits and all that. Now you just need one. and it's going to be $25 or even $30 an hour. And with benefits, that's going to cost you 60 plus 4 or 5 of those machines. That will cost you another 5 times $3, another 15. So you're in it to run the store for an hour. You just cut your cost by almost 75%. And you still charge these high prices. It's not like Burger King's going to come in and say, oh, we're going to charge you less prices. And so they can weather it out. And the crazy thing is, you and I, who's watching this video, can't weather it out. Most likely, we are not in a financial point where we can automate our jobs and automate our business to do things like that just increase the price and then move on. And so back to my original thing is that we are trying to get to a point where all Americans are doing great. We're trying to, keep it kind of quiet for the election. But what I'm looking at right now is there's nothing said about this. Nothing is said about how bad things are and how many Americans are actually struggling. I don't know if this is just because they want Joe Biden back in the White House again, the Biden economics and whatnot, but I know so many people that got laid off. I think everybody knows somebody that got laid off. If you're watching this, let me know if you're one of these people that doesn't know anybody that got laid off, but I highly, highly doubt it. So where do we go from here? So the question is going to be, how are we going to get ahead? What are we going to do with our money that we have, that we can invest to get ahead? So interest rates are at all-time high. Stock market is wobbly. So where do you put your money? High yield savings account make 5%. Yeah, but what if you want more? So what are you going to do if you want more? So yeah, that's the question for this video. I think if you watched so far, I really appreciate it. Hit that like and subscribe button. And this is it for this video.